Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Alyssa, and for today's video, we are back with part 2 out of our mini 3-part series using the Halloween makeup and stuff from Walmart. I am pretty excited for this one today because I'm going to be using the Stencils from WetNWild. So this is the particular one that I'm going to be using to try and create a Halloween look today. This was literally $2. Yep. $2, which I think is absolutely insane because that is so cheap and so affordable. This is from WetNWild, and so we are going to be trying to use this stencil today to create some sort of like skull type of a look. I don't know. I'm really excited. I hope it works out kind of like the stickers did because I was really impressed with those, which you guys have already seen. So yeah, without further ado, I hope you guys are excited and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so as already mentioned, we are going to be using this stencil right here today as this was the one that caught my eye the most when I was shopping around. As you can see, I did go ahead and pop on an eye look because as I was looking at the stencil before I got started, there was nothing here that I really wanted to use around my eye area in place of an eye makeup look. So I just threw something together in like red and black tones because that's what I think I want to use with the stencil today. I did use the Gourmande Girl Spectra palette to create this look, and you can get 10% off on their website using code Alyssa, so do check that out if you are interested. But that is what I've got going on the eyes, and so we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm really excited. From what I understand before I open it up is that this is a sticker, so obviously I can like cut pieces out and place them on my face where I want to, but essentially they stick down, I can do the work and then peel them off. So I'm interested to see how these go. So I think what I'm gonna try and do is just stick them where they start kind of lightly coming off my mouth, so kind of on the corner, and then maybe I can play with the insides. I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. I'm just gonna kind of go for it because if I just don't stick something down, then I'm just gonna be sitting here staring at it forever, and that's not gonna do me any good. So let's see here. So better than I expected for what we've got going on here. I hit my face a few times, like outside the lines a little bit, so I'm gonna like clean those up, but it's not bad. I think maybe what I'll do to make this work a little bit better for me is I have black liquid lipstick, and I think I'm gonna put that along the edges and bring it down the center a bit. So I don't think they're supremely even, but I also don't think that I necessarily have the stencils on there really even either. You know, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna kind of pause there for a minute. I think I'm gonna incorporate some white. Not terrible. So I'm gonna do the other side. I definitely think having something there to kind of fill in the space is making it better, and I can probably do a little bit of black detailing with some like eyeshadow or something, but I definitely think the white is really just kind of making a difference, like making it pop a little bit on the inside. So I do like that. I'm trying to decide, do I like let it go up from the front, but I don't think so. So now here's the fun part, the other side. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of black eyeshadow on like a really tiny, it's like a fan paintbrush type of a thing. And I'm going to try and just work a little bit of shadow kind of through some of this area. Okay, so now that I have done this for the time being, I'm gonna hold tight. You know, I don't know that I want to do a bunch of the skull kind of like hollowing out necessarily. I'm not sure how much work I want to put into this because I feel like at this moment I've kind of put more work into it not necessarily been intended, but for like something super quick and easy. I don't know. I don't hate how it's looking. I will say the stencil things are a little difficult to use because like when you move, they move. And so I don't feel like all the shapes are super crisp, and I certainly was not gonna take the time to detail them out anymore. But so we're gonna kind of keep moving just because I don't want to dwell on this too much. And so I'm going to do the clown drops. I think I'm just going to do the triangles and save some of the shapes possibly for later, because obviously based on how long my face is, I feel like this would be getting too close and I just don't feel like that's gonna be my vibe. So I'm just gonna cut these and use the little triangles on the top and the longer ones on the bottom, or vice versa. I have a silver in here that I think will look pretty cool and pretty funky. So I'm gonna paint this. Ooh. I will say I think that's the hardest part, is somehow staying in the lines for me, which like, come on now. I wonder how the nose would fit. I kind of want to just see how it lays on my actual nose and see if there's anything I like about it. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna use some eyeshadow to do this with. So I'm just gonna take the little black one that I've been using and just use a little bit of black shadow for the center here to see how it works. And I feel like the ticket is I'm gonna have to like kind of hold it in certain areas. So I'm just gonna go like this. The only thing that I'm not enjoying is I feel like they don't stick really well. See, and then like I hit it on the edges, which is annoying, and I do not love the shape of that at all. So I think I'm gonna try and round this out a bit. Yeah. All right, so from here, I feel like I'm pretty good with the stencils. I'm honestly kind of getting tired of the stencils. And so I'm gonna just start adding on some rhinestones. Like I said, I have a bunch of like multicolored rhinestones. I got these off of Amazon, so I will link them below for you guys. I also have a ton of just like the iridescent rhinestones, plain just like silver rhinestones. And so I think I'm just gonna use some of this stuff to kind of pop on and make it kind of fun from there and kind of see how I feel at that moment. Okay, you guys, so I am back. Here is my completed look. I threw my hair in some pigtails. I don't know why, I just kind of felt like it was the vibe. And as you guys can see, I didn't add too many rhinestones. I did just some on the tips of the triangles, little ones around my mouth, and then some down the center of my hair on my part. I think this is really, really cute. I had plans to like put some elsewhere, but I just felt like it was starting to get a little too busy and I didn't really want to make it too overwhelming. And again, when I think of using these products, like my whole thought process from like picking them up to do these videos was to do stuff that was supposed to be like quick and easy. And so I was like, you need to chill, girl. We're not trying to do all this like intricate work. And so now that you've seen the completed look, moving on to kind of like my thoughts and opinions on the sticker stencils. So for the look itself, I don't hate it. It's not giving me everything I want it to give. Like from here up, I love it. Like this right here is sickening. Like I love the eyes. I love the fun little triangles. I love the gems in my hair. I love it from here up. From here down, it's not my favorite look that I've ever done. I hate the nose more than anything. Like the nose is just kind of sending me all over the place. If you get this particular stencil, I do not recommend using the nose one at all. You can definitely freehand something. Believe me, doing like a skull nose is not hard. So I think you could freehand something way better, or even just do like a little circle. It doesn't even have to have like the points, because in reality, the points, they're barely there. I feel like it's covering way too much of my nose. It looks just like I have a black blob in the center of my face because legitimately that's what I have. And because it was so wide to start, I feel like I really couldn't even blend out the edges. Typically I like to kind of smoke out the edges when I do like skull noses, and so I don't like this part at all. Like, I recommend not using this little shape at all here. As far as the mouth goes, it's not bad. I definitely like that you can tell that they are different shapes. You can see each of the shapes individually. They're not as clear and crisp as I would personally prefer, but then again, it is a $2 sticker stencil from the drugstore, okay? So like, I'm trying to keep that in mind when I'm talking about it, because you know, you're gonna get what you pay for. And honestly, I could have taken the time to like clean them all up with concealer and made it a little bit more precise like I would have wanted to see. But again, in my mind, I'm thinking quick, easy, simple, and taking the time to do all that kind of defeats the purpose in my mind. But you definitely could. I could have, and then I might have liked it a little bit more. I also feel like, based on the way that I decided to do this, because again, in the, you know, like promo shots that I saw, because I don't know that I've seen anybody else use this on any form of social media, you know, the girl just did like half of her face and then like added more back toward her ear. I wish I would have done like a typical skull where I would have blacked out this area and kind of connected it all. But again, I was going for quick, easy, simple, and doing all that kind of detail work is not quick, easy, or simple. Like, personally, between you and me, I feel like I actually took longer on this look in the mouth area than I would have wanted to anyways. So that's why I forewent doing that, but I don't know. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I feel like if I went out wearing this, I would actually get a lot of compliments on it. I feel like it looks like I put a lot of work into it, and that is one thing I do like about it, is because some of it is so intricate. It looks like I could have sat here and freehanded this, but you and I both know I didn't do that. And so I do like that aspect of it. I do think that it has really high potential for being a $2 sticker stencil from Walmart. So I don't hate it. I would recommend it to you guys, especially if you're just like kind of looking for something fun. You don't have to use it in the same order I did, you know, get creative with it. If I'm going to pick a favorite though between this one and the face gem type things that I used in part 1 of this little mini series, I do actually prefer these. One, because the makeup, you do your makeup however you want to. You stick some gems on your face and you call it a good one, instead of using like face paint or anything like that, because face paint does take more work and you do run the risk of it moving around, where this was literally slap it on and go. But if you're looking for something more intricate, I think this is a good idea. It's really great. I don't hate it, like I said. So yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Have you tried these out? Will you try them out? I'd love to know what you guys think about them, and let me know what you think of the look. Let me know what you would do different. I would love to know what you guys would do different, because I didn't really think about it until I started doing it. So let me know what you guys would do different with this stencil if you were going to wear the makeup, and give us some tips and tricks below for anyone that may decide they want to get it but not quite do it like I did. So yeah, you guys, that is going to be all for this video. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you guys are excited for the final one, where I'm going to be doing either the devil or the witch like face, and it comes with like the prosthetics on there. I'm super excited for that one. I wanted to save it for last, kind of go from like easiest to more difficult. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Hopefully it works out well. But yeah, thanks again for being here. If you did enjoy the video, definitely go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.